Yo, what's up, guys? So I lied. I said you wouldn't see me today, and here I am. I decided, I decided to change my schedule again. Not fully change, but just add on and kind of rework some things. But still four runs a week, the same runs. But I'm decided to go to the gym again. We'll see how that goes. I'm not super married to it, so if it doesn't work out, if I work myself sick again, I don't know, I'll just cut back on it or whatever. It's not that big of a deal to me. The running is still the most important thing, but to be honest, running isn't that hard for me, and yeah, it's just not that hard, and I like to push myself, and so the easy runs are supposed to be easy. That is the point of them, and there's 3 easy runs a week, so that's just like a ton of time that I'm spending like working out, but I'm not, and I am working out my like aerobic system, but it's just like I don't feel like I'm pushing myself. So anyway, so how the schedule is going to work now is day 1, short run. It just so happens that today is like day 1. Basically what I did is I ran my long run yesterday, right? So when I wrote the schedule, I just shifted it onto the calendar so that long run is Wednesday, because I happen to run the long run on Wednesday. So yeah, it goes long run, then short run plus upper body day in the gym, and then tomorrow will be lower body day in the gym, and then the following day will be my medium run. The following day will be an upper body day in the gym. The day after that will be my tempo run, and then I'll take a rest day before my long run. So that is kind of how it's going to be. So 2 upper body days in the gym, 1 lower body day, and then my 4 runs still. The reason I'm only doing 1 lower body day is kind of probably obvious, but yeah, it's just to try to avoid like over fatiguing my legs for the runs. And the timing of all that is kind of specific as well, to try to make sure that the runs where I need to perform on the long run and the tempo run, those are like the ones that matter the most, really. Like today, like this, like I'm leaving the gym. I guess I didn't say I did an upper body day and then ran 2 miles on the treadmill. But like this 2-mile run, it doesn't really mean anything. It's 2 miles. It's really at a slow pace. Although I will say I went pretty fast. Something I need to figure out exactly is when I run on the trail, the pace at which I'm most comfortable is about 11-minute mile pace. 11:30 minute. At home, it's a 12-minute mile pace, but to me it feels the same speed. But the treadmill itself says that it's 3.2 miles an hour, and 3.2 miles an hour would be more like a 20-minute mile, which a 20-minute mile is like walking backwards. It's like extraordinarily slow. Like there's no one on earth who could run a 20-minute mile, I don't think. I'm pretty sure, like, if you're capable of walking, you can walk a 20-minute mile. I can't imagine that not being the case. I could be tripping on that, though. I don't know. But here, I just put it, I got on the treadmill, I set it to 12, and I was cooking. And I don't know why. My watch said 12, and that said 12, and it was like way faster than anything I've done, even like an 11-minute outside, which I would think is more accurate because it's like GPS and stuff. But anyway, also, it's like time. I think the trail has to be, I'm thinking through this on the fly here, the trail has to be the most accurate, right? Because I am physically running a mile. There's a mile in space. I am traversing it, and I know how long it took me. So that has to be the most accurate. Anyway, but yeah, so I put it down, I kept cranking it down, and it was still too fast. And eventually I ended up just running it at 15-minute mile pace according to this, and it's still faster than my 11-minute mile outside. So I'm not sure. I think what I'm going to do is and the watch, as I started slowing down on the treadmill, the watch wasn't syncing. So it said I was running like a 15-minute mile on there, but it said a 13-minute mile on here. So I don't really know what to make of all this. What I will say is, though, this is dead accurate when I'm moving in space. It just seems to struggle on treadmills. So I think what I need to do is spend more time on the trail and really, really pay attention to what it feels like, and probably spend some time analyzing that plus my speed in relation to my heart rate, and then just probably use my heart rate and feeling subjectively as like a gauge for how fast I'm going on treadmills, because it seems like the treadmills just aren't accurate. Or I'm just like, I've been running really, really slow, everything's inaccurate, and this treadmill is accurate, and I'm actually the slowest human on earth. I don't think that's true though. But anyway, holy cow, 6-minute video. Sorry guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.